There's no excuse. Ben Simmons is overrated. It's official now. I really love talking about this, not because I'm a Hawks fan, but because I love the conversation of offense versus defense. I just had the exact same conversation um last video when I was comparing Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons, and I get to do it again. So that's great. Before I go on my rant, I'm going to tell you all a story. Not really a story, but something that happened in Game 4 and Game 5. I thought it was kind of interesting. So, in Game 4, right? I'm pretty sure the Hawks were either up one or down one. It was like 40 seconds left. I'm pretty sure we were up one. Hawks need to stop because Sixers have the ball. Trae Young is in the game. The Hawks have 2 timeouts still, I'm pretty sure. Trae Young is still in the game, even though we need a defensive stop. Why is that when Trae Young is that bad of a defender? Because Trae Young is on Ben Simmons. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure McMillan knows that the Sixers do not want Ben Simmons to have the ball. Even though he was in the game, they don't want him to have the ball. So they put Trae Young on Ben Simmons because it's such a bait. I mean, that's obviously an obvious mismatch. But as soon as you give Ben Simmons the ball, we're going to foul him. And we're going to do Hacka Ben Simmons because he's been shooting 33% from free throw, right? But in Game 5, at the 5-minute mark, somewhere around there, Doc Rivers takes Ben Simmons out of the game. Smartly. It wasn't a stupid decision at all. Takes him out of the game. In the last 5 minutes of the game, Ben Simmons did not play 3 of the minutes, which is wild to me. The fact that people are still debating this offense versus defense thing, it's incredible. You could have a terrible defense, and your team could still win. Because as much as you want to abuse terrible defense from one player, it is really hard to do that. It sounds a lot easier, especially when you have a good coach and he knows how to hide players in a defense. It is a lot harder, and it also wastes a lot more of the shot clock trying to attack that player who's really bad at defense, like Trae Young. And then also, when you have a great defender on your team like Ben Simmons, he's one of, if not the best defender in the league. He's only one player. It is a lot harder to abuse bad defense, or it is a lot harder to abuse bad offense versus bad defense. Because bad offense, you can make that guy do something every single game. Or every single possession. You can make Ben Simmons do something offensively. Because you can just leave him open. But defensively, you can't just attack Trae every single time. Eventually, you're going to have to move the ball right. One player attacking Trae Young all game cannot win the game. Especially if they're good at hiding it. Especially if they have versatile defenders and they can switch. And it's like, I've just always hated Trae Young is a better scorer than Ben Simmons, but he can do everything else better. Like, that is so stupid. Scoring is the most important thing in basketball. That's it. You could play make, they'll still miss. LeBron's an amazing playmaker. He makes the correct passes, they miss the shot. You could be a great defender. Boom, off a pick and roll, switch, you're nothing now. If Ben Simmons is guarding Trae Young gets the switch onto Embiid. Ben Simmons can't do anything about it now. Because as soon as Ben Simmons tries to help and get back on Trae, he passes it to John Collins. That's a 3. Or Bogdan, that's a 3. Mid-video like check. I mean, I'm already stopping you. You might as well like it right now. And subscribe if you're not. Rebounding the basketball. You can still miss after that. At the end of the day, if you do everything perfect in scoring, you are going to score the basketball. Like, you put points on the scoreboard. You could do perfect in any other kind of way in basketball, and you don't get points, or you don't get stops, or it's, scoring is the most important thing. So for people to say every single other part, okay, Trae Young's better score, but what else? He doesn't need anything else. That's so stupid. But yeah, my point with the 2 stories of Game 4 and Game 5 and how Trae Young stayed in the game when they needed to stop versus when when the Sixers needed to score, Ben Simmons was taken out of the game. It's just so much different, and that's why offense is just easily way better than defense. Everyone, Ben Simmons is, the best defender in the league. He is an amazing rebounder. He's an amazing playmaker. But how does all that happen, and you're still not playable? You're still a literal liability on the court. He is a liability, nothing else. And what's crazy is the Hawks, I forget, it was Game 1 or Game 2 or Game 3, or maybe it was all of them. Actually, it wasn't Game 2. I'm pretty sure it was Game 1 and 3. Ben Simmons was doing amazing scoring. We actually have no one to stop Ben Simmons on our team. John Collins is way too slow, and he's not. Honestly, John Collins is a decent rim protector, but not that good. Herder, too small. Bogdan, too small. Trae Young, too small. Capella, too slow. No, it's like Randall. Randall was just missing, okay? Honestly, actually, no, we had DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, we don't even have DeAndre Hunter on our team. There's no excuse for Ben Simmons not to be scoring. Because we've seen him do it in Games 1, Game 3, But that's not his game. And nowadays, offense can't not be your game. Or, I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. There's some things I respect with Giannis's shooting. And some things I don't respect. Like I don't respect Giannis shooting 4 seconds into the shot clock in a playoff game. That's something I hate. But what I do like about him is, especially in the regular season, he will take 3-pointers. He actually likes taking mid ranges too. He tries to improve on those. Ben Simmons just has this mindset of, yeah, I don't need to improve on those because I'm good at everything else. And that's just, especially free throws, man. You have to at least be average at that. If you want to be an all-star again, NBA media was just roasting him today. I'd be surprised if Ben Simmons is able to clear his image after this season, really. Like if he's an all-star next year and he's not shooting good, I'd be surprised. And I'm not saying this Game 5 loss was all on Ben Simmons, because Tobias Harris had 4 points and none of the other team was showing up besides Seth Curry and Joel Embiid. But like, come on. You're the second best player on a number 1 seed. You have to be scoring more than 8 points when you have 14 free throw attempts. That's crazy. But that's going to be the end of the video. Like the video if you liked it. Comment for more ideas. Subscribe and peace.